Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Cheeseboy628 here today giving you a UU tier Pokemon Showdown battle. And you may notice the sprites are a little goofy. And that's because this battle was recorded during the time of the April Fool's sprite stuff. Yeah. So hopefully you still enjoy though. Honestly, I really enjoy these sprites. I mean, I wouldn't want them forever, but for the time being, it's pretty funny. But yeah, you guys tell me what you think about the sprites. Alright, anyway, for my team, I have a team you may have seen a while ago, but not too recently. It's got my Scarf Rotom Heat, and then Life Orb Mienshao, specially defensive Hitmontop for the spinning, physically defensive Violet Gligar for this Stealth Rock, and then I have Lunar Dance slash Rain Dance with the Damp Rock Cresselia, which then leads into my Kingdra, which is also has Rain Dance with Life Orb, and then 3 attacking moves. So yeah, now looking at his team, he has a Krookodile, which I don't really see that much, but I will learn later that they usually run Choiced, and they're kind of like Heracross in a sense where they get Moxie, and they just keep using the same move over and over again as they get the Moxie boost and keep sweeping through the teams. He has a Cobalion, which I'm not really too worried about. Like Gligar can easily wall it. I can wall most of these things as long as they're physically oriented. So really my biggest worry is that I have to watch out for Shaman in case it has HP Ice. Even Seed Flare would do a lot to Gligar, so I have to be careful. Then even Arcanine could be special, you never know. And then there is the Yanmega, which if it gets some speed boost, maybe it could even potentially sweep my team. So if I get those rocks up and I just take it out right away, I'll have nothing to worry about. So yeah, let's see how the battle goes. So we start out with my Rotom Heat as he brings in his Cobalion, and I know I kind of threatened him out with my Overheat, so I'm going to Volt Switch, but I kind of disregard Krookodile existing, so my Volt Switch doesn't work, and I have to switch out and he catches me with a Pursuit. Now, he gets the Moxie boost, but he's locked in a Pursuit, and that was a crit, so Gligar can easily handle this Krookodile. So I'm going to go for the Toxic just to wear it down a bit, and then I'm going to go for the Rocks. So now Yanmega is definitely not going to have a good time when it comes in. Now I see Shaman, and I have to bring in Cress as I'll wall it pretty well. And he does get the Spadef drop though, so now I definitely can't take too many hits. And I'm kind of just hoping he kills me off here, but he misses the Seed Flare twice. So my Cress is still alive, and I'm just using the Ice Beam because I'm like, okay, it doesn't look like he has recovery moves. But then he goes for the rest. So then he's asleep, and I do get a crit on this Ice Beam, but yeah, now I think this is an opportunity that I should go into my Kingdra. And he does bring in the Azumarill, but I quad resist the Aqua Jet, so I have nothing to worry about. And thinking I'm not really going to stay in too long with the Rain turns running out, and plus him resisting the water type moves, I'm just going to go for the Draco Meteor, barely miss the KO, and then have to go for the Ice Beam just to finish it off. So now Yanmega comes in, and he's probably just going to protect a stall at the last Rain turn, so that's my chance to bring in Mienshao. So I just go for the Fake Out just so I can make sure he doesn't get an extra move off of me, and now I'm just going to go for the Stone Edge to try to finish it off. But he's just going to go for the Protect. I guess he wants more of a speed boost. And then he misses the Air Slash, and I'm not sure how important that was, if it would have taken me out or not. It probably would have. So then I just finish him off with the Stone Edge. Now Arcanine comes in, and I at -1 attack now due to Intimidate, so I don't want to stay in. So I bring in Gligar, probably able to wall that Arcanine fine. So now Cobalion comes in, and this is where he basically realizes my Gligar has much more power than his Cobalion does, because he's going to Iron Head, not even do 20%. Sure, he gets a flinch, but it's not a big deal. So you may notice how in the beginning he got 2 Pursuit crits in a row, and then now the Hex is much more in my favor. How that he had so many Seed Flare and Air Slash misses, and despite the Iron Head flinch, which really didn't matter, But yeah, now my Glider was eventually able to successfully stall out that Crocodile. The Shaman comes in, and I do not want to take any hits with Glider because I need Glider to wall the rest of his team. So I make Hitmontop basically death fodder, and since Shaman takes so much life orb recoil, Mian Xiao was definitely able to revenge kill it, but he knows that Shaman is very important, so he switches it out. And now Kabalion comes in and I'm like, okay, I'll just high jump kick. He's faster and able to KO me with the close combat, so that was surprising to me. Now my Glider comes in, I can easily wall his Kabalion, and this was kind of a big play. I go for the Roost because I wasn't sure whether to go for the Earthquake right away if he would bring in Shaman here and then rest it all off, because then he'd be a big threat again, but I do go for the Roost, then the Earthquake, which was the correct play, and now my Glider's still alive and the Shaman is gone. So now all my Glider has to do is successfully wall the Kabalion and Arcanine, and now the Kabalion's gone, and despite getting the -1 attack drop from the Intimidate from Arcanine, I can still wall Arcanine very well. I'm just going to Roost off all the damage he tries to hit me with, and then eventually get a Toxic and maybe some Earthquake damage. So I'm going to Roost, and I'm at nearly full health now, and the Arcanine is just going to go for the Flare Blitz again, and he's getting plenty of recoil. Now I think I'm in a safe range where I can go for the Earthquake, and he's nearly gone. So I'm just going to go for the Earthquake again, but then he reveals he has the Morning Sun, and I'm doing less to him than the Morning Sun is healing, so I'm going to go for the Toxic, so the residual damage will eventually take him out, because he does have leftovers. Interesting. So eventually though, he does get me to a range where the Flare Blitz is able to take me out, so that's a dead Glider. But now my Crest comes in, and it's basically just to stall out, maybe get a Lunar Dance off if I really need to. But luckily he just goes for the Flare Blitz. From all the different recoil, he goes down, and that's a 1-0 victory in my favor. So that was a fun match, Ay Fay Bay. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the battle despite the fact that there were some funny sprites. Once again, tell me what you think about the sprites. I think they're hilarious for the time being, but they should go eventually. I mean, it's just April Fool's, but yeah, those sprites were definitely entertaining to see for the first time. Even the guy I faced was like, what? And yeah, hey, it was funny. I like it. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, sub, and until later, peace.